doing better. The Dow is doing great. It's up 500 points, 557 points. Yay, Dow. S&P up 56. NASDAQ up 114. This is good stuff. Everything's green except on my screen, the stocks that I like. That's kind of odd. Although I have to say that Fifth Wall and Vector are ahead a little bit. But what a crazy day. What can I say? In any event, we'll stay on it and see what happens. You never know. There could be a little rally coming in some of our stocks this afternoon, and it'll just get better, and people will come to their senses and go, no. These stocks don't go up. These stocks go up, or these stocks go up as well as these stocks. It's the way the markets are. Sometimes you have your portfolio and you wonder, have I picked the wrong stocks today? Is the market ignoring me and all the stocks I like, and they like everyone else's stock? Strange. Where are we at right now? The SOFI right now, 22.64. It's down 41 cents. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world here. We have a 41 cent drop on SOFI. I mean, so what? 22.62 last trade. The low of the day, 22.22. The range has been barely $1. I mean, not even $1 a share for SOFI today. So we're really not doing much. Volume of 3 million. So I'd like to see a little little pop in the price, but can't get your way sometimes. GameStop, funny day. A low of 197 today. Came back into the 200 range, then tested the 190s again. Popped back over 200. It's now $200.69. And the volume is 4.35 million shares. So not a heavy day. It's a light trading day. We had a bit of news this morning from the company where they have announced that Mr. Matt Furlong, I keep looking at his name over here. Matt Furlong is the new CEO. He is now on the board of directors. And George Sherman, who was the CEO, has left and was on the board of directors. He's now gone, no longer on the board and no longer CEO. And this has been negotiated for 3 months at least, and it has now happened. It has gone through, and Ryan Cohen and his team are fully in charge. The shares are acting like they don't care. They're down $13 a share at $200.81. And we've been flat lying around this 200 level probably since about 10:50 this morning, just around 11 o'clock this morning. We haven't seen much of anything. ATIP, there's a surprise to me. It's at $8.97 a share, down to $8.83 for the low of the day today. Now that it's no longer being held at the $9.90 to $10 range pending the shareholder meeting, the company is its own company. The stock can go down, the stock can go up, and go wherever it wants. Why it's down to $8.97, I don't know. How long it'll be here, I don't know. My thinking is the company has there's, I believe, a buy rating on it to 14 already, and this is a bargain. And so it's a dip. And those of you who are trying to get these $10 calls or $7.50 calls, you might be getting a real bargain here on January calls if you can go up that far on ATIP. Not a word from the company at this point that I'm aware of. I haven't seen any announcements. I've not seen any press releases, nothing yet. It is the third day of being a public company, and so far it's silence. That's all I have, and so we're just, yours truly is watching the news announcements, if any come out, or any press releases or anything, and there's nada. It's complete silence at the moment. I'm not sure what the deal is. I don't know. I just look at it longer term and go, under $9, this is our super steal. And anyone selling out here, you're nuts. You're crazy. This thing just listed. It just became public at this price. You haven't even given the company a chance to make one announcement. There will be announcements coming. So I don't know. We'll see what gives. I will be a very patient man here, and I will encourage you to be picking this up down here. AMC 56.03 down 3.23 a share. The low of the day 53.43. That was around noon today Eastern time. It's since recovered from 53 back to the 55-56 level, but the volume is 167 million. Not like incredibly it's not heavy. It's mediocre compared to what we've been doing lately. But they were at 60 shares. We're at 63.01 for the high today, and that was pretty well on the opening in the first 15 minutes. Just couldn't hold it, and by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, just short of 11 o'clock, the stock could not hold 60 anymore, and began to falter that from there. And then it kind of hung around the 58 neighborhood for a while, couldn't hold that, and then all the way down to 53. Now at 55.91 on AMC. That's what's going on there. You option writers, you got to be happy because these contracts are evaporating, and you're cashing in. Gore's Holdings 14.28, down 28 cents on the day. Again, the range today has been 53 cents from low to high. That's all it's had. It's had a 53-cent range, 14.03 to 14.56. So it has been in a tight area today. It is right now down 28 cents as we await Gore's to officially release the shareholder date for the vote to be acquired by Matterport. And we're just waiting for that to come through. And that's a holding call right now. It's a holding pattern. 12.01 on 23andMe, down 58 cents. Low of the day, 11.56. That was this morning when I was on the air around 10:35, 10:40 this morning, or maybe closer to 11, I guess. It kind of did a real sudden drop down to 11.56 and a sudden pop back right around this level right here, back to this 12 something level. 12.01 right now, down 58 cents on 3 million shares. No announcements today, no news. That's where we're at. Fifth Wall up 11 cents to 11.31. Vector Acquisition up 3 cents to 10.43. Starboard up 7 cents to 10.02 and holding all day. Nav Site Holdings down 2 pennies to 9.93. Vanek Vectors, SMH. I've been noticing it being quoted on my TV from time to time on CNBC. There seems to be some talk here. I've heard there's a bit of a downgrade put on Intel shares from $65 to $60 a share by one of the analysts on Wall Street, and they were highlighting the commentators, which should say, were highlighting SMH, Vanek Vectors. This is the ETF that follows the semiconductors. It's up 88 cents today. They were highlighting the fact that a number of the companies inside there are on fire, and on some of them are not. And so they were wondering, but analysts agree, yes, there is a semiconductor shortage. No question about it. It is global, and it is extensive, and it'll be for a while. What they can't seem to agree on is they can't seem to agree on which exact semiconductors are going to be in short supply versus oversupply. Apparently, there's indications through analysts are saying that in the last 2 years, the sales of PC computers have done really well. They've been up 10% a year, 2 years in a row, including last year. The thinking, though, this year is it might not be a 10% run this year. It might be a little less than that. And they're wondering what the year after that, it might be flat. Now, I don't know if every computer manufacturer and every semiconductor manufacturer was counting on PC sales to go up 10% every year, year after year. I can't imagine that 3 years ago they were thinking that before the pandemic even appeared. Obviously, the pandemic has created a semiconductor surge because a lot of us work from home now. And I guess going forward, there could be a leveling off as things open back up again and, we get out there. But bottom line, though, is, your semiconductor, your laptop. I know my laptop. We know our history with laptops, that we've been around a while. Those of us who use laptops all the time, we kind of know that they have a lifespan of about 2 to 6 years, 4 years, depending on how heavily we use them. And when they come up with the newest chip and the newest memory and the RAM, we want to upgrade right away. And so we know there's a built-in redundancy here. And so I don't see a major backing off of business in this area. Anyway, they were talking about Intel, that they thought, the analysts were saying that he was thinking that Intel might have a bit of a tougher time because a lot of the PCs, a lot of the semiconductors they produce are for the PC market. And the thinking was, well, they're going to be stressed because they're not going to be able to meet their targets or what have you. I don't know if that's the problem. I'm not sure if Intel is really going to be that heavily affected because they don't produce just PC semiconductors. And something tells me that with the US government's encouragement of increased semiconductor production in the United States, I think Intel will be a benefactor of that. But in any event, the shares of Intel, just so you know, are sitting at 55.92. The analyst is still calling it for to go to 60 rather than 65. So there's an upward bias on the stock regardless. It is up 24 cents today. Micron is down 8 cents today. But the semiconductor fund is ahead by about 76 cents right now. All right, that's some news there for you. Home Depot having a great day, up 534, but the stock is only 307.95. You know, when you say, "Oh, you're up," you're up 530. This is great, yeah. But remember, the high for the year 345. Stock is still $38 behind the high of the year. It's got that much just to catch to that level, and this company is on fire on all cylinders. They are doing extremely well, raising their dividend virtually every quarter. IBM up 348 today, 46.60, holding this gain. They gained this $3 level in the first hour of trading and have held it all day long. The stock was on sale for one day, and that was Friday, and that was it. She came from the 150 level and then backed off every day last week, a buck or two, until she reached this 143 range. And all of a sudden, she has bounced back nicely to this 146.57 level and is looking just fine. The Dow right now up 581 points on the day today. A good shot, a nice run up, and then it's held the level all day long and even had a higher shot just around 1:32 o'clock this afternoon, and is still holding almost 99% of all the gains have been locked in, and they're there. They're not going away. S&P up 56, NASDAQ up 109, and oil is up $1.78 a barrel to 73.42. And I keep saying there is no way oil is worth this much money. I keep saying it. No one seems to care. The oil just keeps going. There are now analysts calling for $100 a barrel oil. I can't understand why. There is no shortage of this product. This product is everywhere. Canada is drowning in this stuff. We are drowning in this stuff. We have got shut-in production everywhere. We've got storage tanks just full up. We don't know where to put it. We have too much oil. I know that the U.S. has a lot of oil. It's everywhere. I do not know where the demand is coming from. That is, or the perception of demand. I guess that must be it. That must be the only reason it's going up. It's the perception of an opening economy, a reopening economy, and that the demand for oil will be unbelievable. And I'm going, really? No, I don't think so. And if you get that oil price running too high, too far, you will have people cutting back on the usage of it, which could create a slowdown in the economy. So it all equals out. I don't know, kids. It's 73.49, up 185 a barrel right now, and I just kind of wonder why. Yeah, it's just, the old man ranting again. What can I tell you? Okay, there you have it. Microsoft is up $2.55, Apple up $1.50, Tesla up $2. It's come back from its opening low. Tesla this morning was as low as $6.08. It's now sitting at $6.25, $17 higher to have a $2 gain. So Tesla has come all the way back. Would be nice to see that happen to the stocks we're following. That would be kind of nice. Cruise lines have finally eked out a gain. Royal Caribbean couldn't get over the break-even line until about an hour and a half ago. Finally up $1.32. Norwegian's up 95 cents and Carnival up 32. I would not buy these stocks for all the tea in China. I would not buy them. No way. These guys are bleeding money and will continue to bleed out for another year as they try to ramp up. The cost of ramping up is just a ton of money. And they are not ramping up to full ships. They are ramping up to 1/3 capacity. And cruise lines do not make money at 1/3 capacity. They maybe don't lose much. They lose less money at 1/3 capacity, but they don't make any. No, Egyptian movies, those movies of moguls in Egypt on these fancy boats, they would have these people standing with fans beside them, Things have changed. We can't find
Yeah, they were called slaves.
we can't find little people to do this anymore. Like what happened to all those children with those fans? Where'd they go? Oh, they were slaves. Oh gosh. Gosh darn it, we can't do that anymore. Those days are over. Oh boy, you know. Man, has the world ever changed? You stand around 5 minutes and look what happens. Toasted Mallow, you are a member of this guy's channel, and I don't know if you're regretting it already, but thank you for becoming a member of this this channel. It's good to have you. Oh, we're having too much fun here. What can I say? What is it? What is it I can say? I have no idea what to say. I just kind of want the stocks to go up. Yeah, that's what I want. We have our uncle back. We have severe weather alert in Nashville. Thought it was me. Oh man, we're calm as can be here, hot and muggy-ish, warmer. But summer, you know, what can I say? First day of summer, I guess. Welcome to summer. Yeah. Uncle Bruce, repeat the last 5 minutes. We lost the stream. What happened? What did you not pay your bill? What's the matter with you? What happened? I have no idea. It looks like everything's okay here. I don't know what's going on. I was just talking gibberish. Don't worry about it. I haven't been saying anything serious all day. SOFI $22.50 down 54 cents. GameStop $200.15 down 13.67. ATIP $8.90. What a giveaway this is. AMC $55.92 down 3.34. Gores Holdings $14.25 down 31 cents. ME 23andMe $11.94 down 65 cents on the day. That's what we got going. So we got the Dow up nicely, S&P up nicely, NASDAQ up nicely, and the stocks that we're following are not doing too well. Go figure. I can't account. You can't account for taste. You just can't. We all have issues, Uncle Bruce. I lost my stream too. Wow, strange. Uncle Bruce, I took your advice earlier, and I've begun to process to transfer my GameStop to a broker I can sell calls with. 10 to 20 days for it all to settle. Appreciate your thoughts. You know, you got to do it. Yeah, I highly encourage you to do this. Wally, just a small diversion, Uncle Bruce. We are waiting for a campfire story. I lost it too. You froze on us for a good bit there, Uncle B. But it was funny though. That's kind of weird. I'll take a look at my link here and make sure it's okay. There I am right there. And there I am right there. And, I'm right here. And I got a commercial. I just made myself a bunch of dough. I got a commercial on my own device for my own show that I'm watching, that I'm actually doing. You gotta love how this works, huh? Is this great or what? It's one of those 15-second you can't skip commercials. So I get big money for that. Yeah, there I am. I'm good. I'm rocking. I'm rolling. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with the kids. I will say though that on my computer right now, looking at my own show on my computer, it's really fuzzy. We do have 280 thumbs ups at least. Thank you for that. I do appreciate you, giving me that at this point. It's certainly maybe more than I deserve, but it is a fuzzy connection. Kind of weird. Maybe there's some link somewhere. It's just not working out. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, and let me just triple check here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any better here at this point. On the settings, I'm showing a 144p connection. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I'm gonna see if I can get a 720. Oh, there I go. If I go to 720, it's as clear as a bell. So that's a lot better. Folks, I don't know what to say. I seem to have an okay connection here. 332 thumbs ups and counting, and I appreciate that very much. I think people are teasing me out there. Some of you are making fun of me. I just see some of these comments here. Anyway, do you have any favorite golf courses in Michigan? I don't think I've ever golfed in Michigan. So I don't think I ever golfed in Michigan. No. Let's see. Good move, Uncle B. Probably won't take that long. And let's see. What's this? That's against the TOS, Bruce. You've been reported by the YouTube Stasi, the TOS. Rudy, hey, Uncle Bruce, confused a bit about your Vectors SMH. Stock is up 0.3%, but the February 22 calls are down 5%. How can that be? That can be just from one quote, from one trade. It could be a bid-ask situation. Maybe the last trade was a day or so ago at whatever price, and the next trade was here, and that was a difference of 5%. where the that contract may not have traded for a couple of days and it's just behind. It's just not current. Maybe that's it. It's my guess. It's my best guess. Bruce is live in 420. How do you get at the point of the show where you're at the now point, like Spaceballs? Yeah, right. How do you, that's right. Not now, but now on Spaceball. That's right. Spaceball. Boy, they did that right. I just hope the mother of all short sales holds off. Eek, John Van, I just want to know what will this crap be on the recap or easy listening later? Will this crap? Oh, I see. I just want to know, will this crap be on the recap or easy listening later? That's the. Well, my editor right now is editing the early part of the show that I did this morning, so you'll have to wait and see. I'll find out later too. I'll see what kind of work she's done. What can I say? VR Bruce 80s retro resolution. When is now? No, not now, but when is now? Now, Dr. Evil Voice. I'm cool. I'm hip. Does Macarena. Most likely your upload bandwidth dropped out temporarily. That could have happened. I mean, it's a Google thing. It's an internet thing, whatever thing it is. Best bet, check your router for crud. Maybe there's crud in my router. Come on, people, give those thumbs ups for Bruce. He's trying to make us rich here. I'm doing what I can. It reset your and mine resolution. Well, there you go. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh my! Can we get any stocks going up here, please? We have the Dow at 566 points on the upside. S&P up 53. The Nasdaq up 90. SOFI is down 70 cents to 22.34. That's near the low of the day, if not the low of the day. It's obviously something personal against me, obviously. GameStop 199.20. ATIP at 886. AMC 55.40. Gores down 33 cents to 14.23. 23andMe 11.95, down 64 cents. Will any of these have a late hour recovery, or am I dreaming in Technicolor? I have no idea. Buying the dips, says Aaron. D Gray, is the mouse credit up? Is that the problem here? Fire sale on Gores today, says the smallpox. 14.25 on nearly 255,000 volume. This sucker's going to rip when people figure it out. I agree. I'm with you. I am totally with you on this. I totally concur with that conclusion that once the market participants out there, the people who are looking for growth stocks to buy and companies with real tremendous upside potential, they figured out this Matterport Gores scenario, which they will figure out when it's called Matterport, because that's how it's going to be. It's not going to go to the moon under the name of Gores. It's going to go to the moon under the name of Matterport. That is what it's going to take, and we just have to wait this out. I'm sorry to say, but we'll be well paid for our time. I think it's all good on my end now, says Waffle. Orion, ATIP is destroying me right now. Kayla, it's not blurry here. It's just lagged. Larry Titus, adjust the rabbit ears. Maybe that's what it is. What's the one down day when most calls are for What's one down day when most calls are for January? Exactly. And this is why you buy January calls. And today you might be able to get some January calls at an even better price, and you nibble away at them. And this is the thing. You check these contract values, and you pick one up here, two up here, three up here, and you slowly but surely pick up your leverage, to the point where you have 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 of each one of these. You get 2,000 shares of leverage or more, whatever you're doing. And when this thing pops, oh baby, it pops big. It pops real big. Joe T, looks fine from this end. Just lost you for 5 minutes apparently. I want to. It's okay. I called and blamed it all on my internet company. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very good. My broker Saxo will lower SOFI's risk evaluation from 5 to 3. I don't know what that means, but I can see them doing that for whatever reason they have a risk evaluation for in any event. But whatever. SOFI isn't doing that well either, says Devil King. Auntie Bruce, did you see the news? They're going to have their vote on July 20. I did not see the news, Anti-20. Where are you hearing this? Please tell me where you are hearing this news. I want this news to be official somewhere. I would really like to know if this is official somewhere. I got nothing. There is no official news on any of the news sites. So tell me, please, where, how, what, when, or are you making this up? Hope November is out enough for ATIP to recover. It'll recover. Right now, I think that's the longest contract you can buy is in November, I think. Toasted Mallow, hey, Uncle Bruce, glad to join. You've helped me for several months now. I've been creeping, finally happy to be started the family. I purchased FAII, and I'm curious, changed to ATAP. Why is it on sale? I really don't know. It is on sale. It's now $9.05, although, it's popped back over 9 again. This, to me, is a bargain of bargains, a deal of deals. But this is only the third day of listing, and I'm gonna guess maybe one of the reasons is that their investor relations department isn't up and running yet. Maybe that's their problem. I don't know. It shouldn't really make that much of a difference, but it would help if you have a full-blown group of people in the investor relations department. But I don't know. Bruce is guessing, and I don't want to guess. If I take my glasses off, the whole world becomes blurry. That's what I find too in certain ways. If I do that, it's kind of weird. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, what do we got? We've got website Gores Holdings VI Inc. prospectus special SEC report. Okay, hang on. I'm going to look now for something else here. Now you're forcing me to look. Okay, you're kicking me around. All right, go ahead, kick me around. Let's see if I can get this to work over here on this. 6/21. That is today. Yeah, special events. Special events, 8K filing on Gores. We have a special filing on Gores. Let me take a look here. On June, the company filed with the exchange a definitive proxy statement prospectus under Rule 424. And let's go. Yes, they're going to do a shareholder meeting on July the 20th, 2021. That is a month from yesterday. There will be the shareholder vote for Gores Holdings, finally. So now the company can send out to all the world to see the proxy. So this is great. Okay, so now we have it. That is official. Thank you, everybody. This isn't even a press release. This is the disappointing part about it from Gores. This should be a press release on the wires, on the news wires. This should be you should be bragging about this. This is what you want the world to know. Matterport should be doing a press release. Gores should be doing a press release. There's nothing here. It will come out tonight, maybe. I don't know. Very, very frustrating. Really, you're making this old man kind of go crazy. That's not good. You don't want that. You want to keep old men calm. Deep value. Do shorts ultimately add to GameStop's upside or price volatility? It depends. I think the answer to this question is it depends how many shares are shorted, and how leveraged the shorters are against, in their short position. Are they short in the way of contracts, like option contracts? Are they short in pure stock? Are they short with stock that's costing them a lot of money to borrow to short it? These kinds of questions. Because there are companies who have short positions. Let me rephrase this. Every company listed pretty well has a short position of some kind. But if it's over 5%, then there's something to it. But if it's under 5%, no one cares. But if you've got a 20% short position, this could be a problem. If it's a 40% short position, it could become a real big problem, aka like GameStop in January and February, when it became a problem for shorters. But if it's not that big a deal and it's easy to borrow the stock and the shorters can afford to carry the paper, they carry the short paper by paying the interest, on the money, then it's not a problem. But it does add stability to a stock. It can add liquidity on the buy side to a stock. But what am I going to say? Okay. Do you think that ATIP can go down $1 share? No, it can't go down to $5 share. It can go down to 0. That's as low as any stock in the world can go to. 0. Yep, every stock. IBM can go to 0. Apple can go to 0. 23andMe, ATIP, they can all go to 0. Now, Do you think that it is possible that this stock could reach $5 a share on a slump? That's what you're really wanting to know, isn't it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm kind of surprised that it actually even touched 883 today. I'm really am that it even broke 9. That it actually broke 950 this morning. I'm surprised at that. But the older you get, the less surprises I guess you get now. We're now at 906, down 39 cents on the day. That's where we're at. Okay. Bruce, when will then be now? Soon? Soon? Or later? Soon? Well, will then be now soon or later? This is why you have to watch Spaceballs, the movie, to understand these very complicated questions. If you press the button that says, don't press this button, what happens? Yes, these are other proverbial questions that we are looking for answers to that we just don't have handy right now. But, it's okay. Rudy says, Uncle Bruce, you're the best. I'm going to go eat now. I thank you for thinking I'm the best, but I am contemplating some heavy questions here. There's no doubt about that. Shareholders approved its deal with ATI Physical Therapy. However, they also disclosed that shareholders elected to redeem 26% of the shares, around 90 million, in connection with the merge. Could that cause the stock to go down? I don't know why that would cause it to go down. It would actually tell me there's fewer shares available to free trade. That would take less volume to move it up. So I'm going, don't know. Alex, I'm so tired. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Everything is blurry. I mean, dark when I close my eyes. Like Kayla, Alex, this is tough. Knee gang all day, says Deep Value Investing. D Gray, aka Sell. I thought stocks only went up, and that's what I thought too for a while. But apparently, no, they do go up and down. That's funny. That's a funny thing. 593 point gain on the Dow after losing 530 points Friday. So the market's only up 63 points from Thursday night. If you think about it that way, we're only up 63 points on the Dow. We're really not going anywhere the last 48 trading hours, but it's been an emotional ride, hasn't it? Really fun. Or is it not fun? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Gore's holding. So Gore's has their shareholder date for the 20th of July. It's official. Why is the stock down 28 cents? I ask you, because they haven't done a press release. Nobody knows. You know, I know. We were searching for this news. We had to dig it up and get it. Can you imagine the average public investor the average Joe out there? They have no idea. They have no idea about Gore's holdings. They have no idea about Matterport because they haven't released the news publicly. It's time for the company to step up and do a press release. Public company marketing 101, man. You gotta be proactive on your news. I got some Gores today too. Some at 14.25 and a few at 14.23. And this right here is the comment of the day. Knowing what you know, knowing that July 20 now is the date of the shareholder vote for Gores, would you not think that between now and then there will be talk about this meeting and that the Matterport acquisition will become more known by more potential investors? That ergo, there could be a larger demand on Gore's stock in the very near future, especially like the next 4 weeks, because the takeover is coming on by a very popular and quickly growing company, Matterport, of this stock. That would cause this stock, in my opinion, to not be here anymore. It could be, would it be possible that Gores could be at $16 to $18 just on the merger and then be sitting at $23 to $25 immediately after the merger? Now, think about that, all right? If the possibility in the next 6 weeks for Gores to reach $25 a share were to happen, and you were to consider picking up Gores option contracts now, which ones should you buy and what would they be worth if the stock got to $25? And is it worth your while to scoop said contracts or stock itself? If you buy the stock at $14.31, you're going to make $11 roughly, $10.70. You buy a contract though. You buy a $12.50 call contract or a $10 contract. You get a $12.50 call contract. The stock goes to $25. Its book value is $12.50. It's a January call. It'll have at least a $2 premium on it. It'll be a $14.50 contract. What would it cost you to buy it right now? What about a $15? If you bought a Gorse $15 contract, it would have a book value of 10, probably a premium of 2, it'll be trading at 12. Or a 750, a $10 Gorse, a $10 Gorse would be a $15 book value plus $2 premium, would be a $17 contract. 17 to all these various prices. Which one should you buy? Would you be happy with any of them? Have you got enough of them? What about the 15s? What about the 1750s? They would be 750 book value plus probably a couple of bucks. They'd be 9.5. What about $20 Gore contracts? They'd be a $5 book value plus premium of at least $2, maybe 2.5. They'd be 750. Can you get any of these low enough right now with enough leverage to really make it worth your while? Could you make double your money, triple your money, 4 times your money, 5 times your money, 6 times your money? Between now and let's say 6 or 7 weeks from now, could the shares reach 25 on the hype of this merger and its momentum to take the stock to 25? What would you be worth? And that's what you got to ask yourself. And so the stock is sitting at 1433. There you go. Make $11 on a $14 investment. Not a bad idea. Gets to $25. You might start writing $35 call contracts. Not a bad way to think. Those of you who have SOFI shares, someone mentioned this morning and got my juices flowing. I was thinking about this during lunch today, during my break. Stock's now 22.44. Somebody mentioned something about writing a call on SOFI. And I was going to take a look at this right here. Was wondering about this one. Yeah, here's an idea. For example, the $30 call contract on SOFI, $30 price. You could write a $30 call and probably get somewhere around $2.20, $2.25 a share for your SOFI shares for every 100. Could you turn around and immediately buy for every call you wrote? Could you take that money and buy a Gorse call for next January for 2 something as well? Which one could you get? Would it be the 1750 or the 20? I wonder about that because you could maybe double or triple your money from say 225 to $7, something like that, $6. So you would use SOFI that you have now, writing $30 October calls to take in 225. In other words, if you get exercised on this SOFI deal, you get taken out at 30 plus your 220. You're getting taken out at 32.20 on your Gores, on your SOFI. No one I know has paid $32 for SOFI. If you paid 15 for it, 17 for it, 18 for it, $20 a share for it, you get taken out at 32. Not a bad move. But you could use the premium now to get your hands on the Gores while the Gores is still down here at $14.27 a share. While it's still sitting here, you can scoop maybe 15s or 1750s or $20 contracts. If you have 500 SOFI, you could write 5 calls, turn around and buy 5 calls with the money into Gores, and now you've just diversified yourself into Gores using SOFI as leverage. Just saying. Getting taken out at $32 on a $22 stock is a $10 gain on a $22 stock. Is 45% on your money in 3.5 months, 4 months. Not too long a time frame. This is after all the end of latter part of June, so July, August, September, October, in less than 4 months. And of course, if Gorse goes to SOFI goes to 30.31 right away, the next week or 2 or 3, you'll be taken out immediately. You can just roll over, buy these back, SOFI, and then rewrite new contracts for December and take in some more money. You could think of that. I'm just throwing it around. Giving you a couple of ideas. I couldn't resist ATIP at 902, and now it's 903. Well done. All right, juices are flowing, says Waffle. Which Gores? There are several. Hopefully, I bought the right one. I bought it before I found Uncle Bruce. Well, like I said, the Gore contracts you want. Or which Gores? GHVI, Gore 6. GHVI. There you go, KW. Someone's helping you out. Okay, that's okay. ATIP at 907. What a steal. I feel like an Alibaba with 40 thieves. Well, it tells me I made 140 today just by picking up my something else. Very good. Laughing out loud. Anyway, guys, there's more than one way to skin a cat here. As far as GameStop goes, $200 a share. If you're going to write 250 contracts for next week, Friday, or the Friday after that, that might be an idea to bring in some nice cash and use that to get buy ATIP at 905 a share, buy call contracts on ATIP, buy call contracts on Gore's Holdings. You can do that. Maybe some call options on ME. The stock's at 11.87, down 72 cents. There are bargains here. That might be an idea. Anyway, what can I say? Let's see, Uncle Bruce, how do you find out with SPACs, what will they turn into each company? Well, you find a SPAC and then you go into their SEC filings, and you can look up the SEC news, or you can look up all their press releases through some of the websites that are out there. Do Google searches. That's another way to do it. Stock Market with Bruce, you missed a super chat above. I did. Oh, I did. Adam, thank you. 23andMe announced Valerie Montgomery and Peter Taylor joined the board of directors for ME. Do you know these guys? If so, are they good candidates? I don't know them. I have not had time to look into that, so that'll be research I have to do later. Adam, 10 Gore's 12.5 strike call contract expires March 22 for 4,400. Good idea. So that's $4.40 a contract, right? $4.40 a contract on Gore's for 12.5s, and they're $2, not quite $2 in the money. So yeah, I'd pick those up. Well, I'd grab those. If the bid ask is like 4 to 4.40 and you can get them at 4.05, I'd recommend that. But next March, I like the timing for that for sure. Rabbit says 454. I'm not sure what that refers to. I think it refers to the number of thumbs ups we have on this show, and I thank you very much. We have 16 minutes to go in the day, and we have 456 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for being here and throwing me a thumbs up if you can. That is beautiful. Thank you, Rabbit, for letting me know. Letting us all know where we're at. WWBD, what would Bruce do? WWBD, what would Bruce do? I don't know what WWBD is. You got to help me here. Everything of mine is in the red. I guess I better buy more dips. That might be it right there. Mama Babe, D Gray, I wish I'd been in a position last week on AMC. Well, what can I say? AMC now 55.94. It's a perfect stock to use to raise money. Right call options for 3 or 4 months at 70, 75. You can bring some nice money and then utilize that cash to pick up these calls on these stocks on sale. It's dip time. Time to grab the leverage when it's being offered at a cheaper price. Absolutely. There is nothing wrong with doing that, I say. 22.45 on SOFI, now down 59 cents. GameStop, $200.13. ATIP, 905. AMC, 56.02. Gore's at 14.28. 23andMe, 11.80, down 79 cents. We got an 18-cent gain on Fifth Wall acquisitions. It's higher. 11.38. Vector up 3 cents to 10.43. Navsite down 2 cents to 9.93. And SVAC Starboard holding a gain of 6 cents. The Dow up 560 points, coming in the last 14 minutes of the day. Now, what a run! 53 point on S&P and a 92 point on gain on Nasdaq right now. Looks today like we're going to get some Yoko action. Yeah, I don't want to play Yoko. I'm scaring too many people away. Threatening her every day. I want to be careful on that. We have 512 thumbs ups, and I thank you. You can guarantee there'll be no Yoko by giving me 1,000 thumbs ups by the close of market. I can tell you that, but I really don't want to play her. 520 thumbs ups now. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. 15 on the downside, 524 on the upside. We have over a 35 to 1 ratio right now on thumbs ups to thumbs downs. That is a beautiful thing to see. Thank you, everybody, so much for your support. That is fabulous. Thank you for your encouraging thumbs ups today. What do we got here? 23andMe has the world's largest collection of genetic profiles. I don't see how 23andMe will lose value over time. Amazon wants to get into pharma. 23andMe reveals which medicines to produce, where, and how much. This 23andMe is a gold mine. It is an entity that is going to continue to generate revenues like royalties forever. For a long, long time. And every day they get more. They get more of the genetic profiles. They get more every day. These kits, they just add them into their existing memory bank. It's incredibly, it's huge, absolutely huge. Oh no, Yoko, please, Auntie. I was actually looking at bagels last night, but didn't have any sesame ones. You see, there's a shortage. WW, what would you do, Bruce? See that this is what I need. This is where you see my gal here, Auntie PC. She's so young. She's such a kid. She knows all these terms, these slick terms. I don't know them. You see, I'm so old. I need viewers to give me this stuff right here. Bruce, what would Bruce do? See, there you have it there. And that's I need all the help I can get. I know that WTF, why the face. I know that one. I know exactly what that means, why the face. But the WWD, all these others, you just leave me out in the dark here, guys. I have no idea why, and I'm not creative. It's just a tiny fraction of what you can do with that huge data set. You are correct, Para. You are right. This is huge. Beach Boy ATIP February 2022 strike price 12.5 for 252.90. Is that all right? No, don't buy the 1250s. They're too far out of the money and it's too expensive. Take a look at 10s and take a look at 750s. On the ATIP, the stock's at 906. Hold back on that, and just wait. Is Young Speak? WWBD is Young Speak, Bruce. It's the hip crowd. The crowd you're not. You're like the unhip, and they're like the hip, and you're like out of it, man. Like you're not like with it anymore, man. Like you're out. Okay, you're out of the loop. You're no longer with the in crowd. That's 1967 hip talk. Let me tell you right now. In crowd, Eddie R. Play some Lucy Ball show music then, or play ABBA. Drive them crazy. Punish them for not giving you 1,000 thumbs ups. Really make it hard on these people to tolerate you. Like scare them away. I don't want to do that. 574 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Keep them coming, and I love you. A thumb a day keeps the Yoko away. Bruce, gaming sales in 2020 beat sports and movies. I believe it because of the pandemic, right? Yeah, I believe that. SoFi looks a little better, $22.51. Okay, GameStop $200.64. ATIP 906, AMC 55.86, Gores 14.33, a little better. 23andMe 11.72. All right. Combined. They beat him combined, he says, yeah. D Gray, I feel you on AMC. I had 100 with a 787 average, but that was before Bruce said options. I sold them all for small profit, lost thousands. Frustrating, but I'm still here. Well, the options will take care of you. Worry not. Kayla is laughing there. WWBDSM. I don't want to go there. What would Bruce do? Oh, no. Thanks for meeting with my dad and I. It was worth every penny. Robert Hamilton, that was a pleasure seeing you guys yesterday. I had the honor of meeting with Robert and his dad, and we went over all kinds of stuff and talked about the whole schlemiesel and schlemazel, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was good to visit with all of you this past weekend and the weekend before. Going forward, there won't be as many. There won't be as many openings available going forward for one-on-ones. The classes coming up now are going to start taking time away from one-on-ones because now the classes will be groups and me. So I can get to more of you with specific info that you're needing. But I am excited about launching them and getting them up and going. I got Jen going right now. She's watching all kinds of info and reading up all kinds of stuff on the logistics of this. We're working on it. Believe me, we are. The Dow up 578, S&P up 55, NASDAQ up 101. And we're watching this market. I see a sea of red on my SPACs that I am watching closely, but it is what it is today. Smart YouTubing, Bruce. Don't want to beat a dead horse with the Yoko bit, even though it can be enjoyable. Just know you have this lizard's thumbs up without the blackmail. Well, thank you. Yoko or famous llama sounds with the Beach Boys. How about that? Oh, man. A geo designer about Dr. Valerie Montgomery Rice and Peter Taylor joining the GameStop board. Goal is offering personalized healthcare based on human genetics. Yeah. This 23andMe is going to be just a cash generator extraordinaire, and every pharmaceutical will want to be dealing with these guys. Yeah, they really have got themselves one heck of an impressive library of genomics. This is going to be great. A geo designer saying Dr. Valerie is an infertility expert and Mr. Taylor a senior investment banker. They're the kind of people you want. Bruce, you're adorable. Oh, anti-PC, you too. Gosh darn it, you're just so nice. I'm getting all goosebumpy. Alex, never text someone to reveal a death in the family if your name is LOL. Oh no, I doubled down on Gores and SOFI today. There you go. Never leave notes around the house. Like, hey, would you mind cleaning up this mess in your bedroom? Or could you do the dishes? Could you please do the dishes? Leave like these, these little stick-em notes, these notes. If your initials are, like, if your name is, Fred Unger, don't use your initials for that, the FU. Please clean up these dishes, FU. Don't, I'm just stealing from the Odd Couple here, Felix Unger. But that's a good safety tip. Don't be using stuff like that. Don't send texts about I saw you the other day. F you. I don't do it like that. It's just not. It might not be interpreted in the way you thought it might be interpreted. It might be interpreted in a wholly different atmosphere, and you could run into trouble next time you see the person in person. You run into the person in real life. Just if your initials are F you. Yeah, just be careful. All right, just saying. Christina, I just picked up an option for ATIP for February 22, $10 call, $265. There you go. There you go. Right on. Man, I'm getting crushed today. Sharon, I just bought 100 shares of ATIP. Got it before the end of the day. Right now, 906 on ATIP. It's on a super discount. Auntie, WWBD is a play on WWJD. What would Jesus do? But do you know that? You do know that one, right? No. I've heard of what would Jesus do, but I never looked at I've never thought of what would Jesus do as a WWJD. No. See, I'm a word guy. See, I know the words, but the initials. Auntie, I'm out of it. I'm just out of it. I'm not hip into this area, I guess. I don't know. ATIP, I've read some mixed reviews, but I understand collecting data, the power of information, maybe ATIP moons, but I only invest in what I understand, what my tiny brain gets. And I'll let the rest go by, he says. Dougie, I'm not getting accused of insider trading anyway. Glitches, Uncle Bruce, do you think I should increase my position in GHVI March calls? Or would January calls be fine? Well, either or, you're fine. But if the pricing is better for March, look at March. I mean, just, further out, always good. Ruby, Uncle Bruce, would you recommend to open call positions on VACQ and NSH for January or February, or should we wait until we have more clarity on the SPAC mergers? If yes, which one do you go for? Well, aren't both of those? Do both of those have options right now? I know there's a couple that don't. Which are the ones? Oh yeah, it's the I remember now. The ones you can't get options on are Fifth Wall, and what's the other one you can't get an option on? Is it actually SVAC or something like that? Anyway, those two, if you can, January or February, or should we wait till we have more clarity? Get them now if you can. If you can get them now, buy them now, because the clarity of it will be just the date of the vote. The terms we pretty well know. It's a $10 vend-in. That's all there is to it. So grab these. If you can get 750s or 10s or 1250s at a cheap price, pick them up and put them away. And and now you're set. And wait now for the announcement of timing and so on. I also emailed you, Uncle Bruce, to set up a one-on-one. Christina, I haven't had time to respond yet, but I will. I promise you. STFD, shut the front door. I believe it. I shut the front door. I heard Tina Fey say that once. Pyromania, I'm with you there. Larry, whoever said WWBDSM comment, you got me. You got me. Ona, when can we sign up, Uncle Bruce, for your class? When I'm good and ready to accept them. I'm not being flippant. I'm just not ready yet. We believe today was a breakthrough day. We believe we might have the actual logistics of how this is going to work. And there's a lot I will tell you another time about that. Anyway, WCIS, what can I say? Thank you for all these. I'm going to forget all these. These are, they're not going to last long in there. UPS, what happens to UPS? What happened to 23andMe? I think it's Uncle Bruce. I think it's UBS, Uncle Bruce, but that's all right. 23andMe today traded as we are coming into the close now at a low of $11.56 and a high of $13. And right now they're $11.75 and they're on sale. And that is the story, and I'm sticking to it. SOFI got as low as 22.22, and they're now 22.60 as they're screaming higher in the last couple of minutes. We have 2 minutes to go in the day here. 1:58. We're just about done for the day. 1:54 to go, and the day's over. The day's over. We're 22.60 on SOFI. GameStop at $200.22. ATIP 907, little recovery. Not a lot. 55.63 on AMC. Gore's 14.29 and 23andMe 11.74. We just got a down day on our stocks. ATIP February 22 strike $10 for 250 to 260. Is that a good or deal or buy more shares? Well, you're getting. Let's put it this way: if you had $1,000, you could buy 4 calls. So, I'm always thinking in shares of 100 at a time because you buy this for 260. That's 100 shares you're controlling. Good deal. Maybe wait for tomorrow morning, see what it looks like. Who knows? Whatever. IIWI. It is what it is. IIWII. It is what it is. You see, all the codes. Hang in there, everybody. We'll do this again tomorrow. We got to go. And Reiki, thank you. Market close soon. Portfolio has a case of the Mondays. Yes, we're shutting her down here. Getting ready to hit the bell. The volatility index is still low. Apparently we have 600 thumbs ups. Thank you for 600 thumbs up. 620 now. Thank you for that. Keep them coming in, guys. Get me to 1,000 thumbs ups before I'm done for the day. That would be great. Malcolm X. I got his name after accidentally leaving a kiss at the end of the text message. Eddie, looking for a European broker that offers call contracts on USA shares. The last time I tried to sign up, it told me I needed $75,000 to do so. I answered, I'm still working on it. I don't know. It depends on where in Europe you're located. Maybe that might be the issue. 2 more $2 calls for January. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Right on. Best bet. Yeah, I know. It's on it again. I'll stop now. It's a whole new world, Uncle Bruce. Shorthand is becoming the norm. When we really have to worry is when people start speaking in shorthand. Oh my. Anti-PC. You teach us stocks. We teach you HIP acronyms. See? There you go. Thank you, Anti-PC. That's a good deal. ATIP plus 23andMe equals awesome medical company, if only in the distant future. Yeah, well, one is a physiotherapy center, one is a genomics library. I don't know if there's a merger there. I don't know if there's something between these two. I don't see it. I have options for SVAC, so I don't think that is one of your. That is the one you're thinking of, Bruce. I have options on SV. Okay, maybe that's not the one. AB, I'm tempted to sell all of my SVAC, all of my NSH, all of my VACQ to buy more ME, $12.50, January, $22 calls. While this might be insanely profitable, is there a reason not to do this out of principle? Example, learning to write calls. I'm tempted to sell all of my stock to buy more of these calls. When you have limited funds, you've got limited options, right? And, you do what you do because you got to do it. I can't talk you out of it. I'm not going to talk you into it. Everybody has to do what they have to do. We're done now. We're closed. We're finito. What do we got here? SOFI closing at $22.51 and GameStop closing at $200.48. ATIP closed at $9.08, came up another penny. $8.83 the low, so 17 and 8, 25-cent gain, and then the aftermarket's up another penny now. AMC closed at $55.72. Gore's at $14.26, now at $14.32 in the aftermarket. ME $11.72 down 87 cents today. Low of $11.56, only 16 cents above the low. What can I tell you? Fifth Wall closed at $11.46, up 26 cents. Vector gained a penny. Navsite unchanged. Starboard gained 6 cents. Vanik up 65. Home Depot up 479. IBM up 350. Nice. Dow up 586. Microsoft up 320. Apple up $1.84. Tesla down 248. Good little gyration there. What else we got? Amazon down $33, Facebook up $263, and Google up $17. There you go. There's your day. Like it or not, the day was the day, the way the day was, and we gotta kind of just take it. We have to take it. We have to tolerate days like today. We don't like it, but we have to tolerate it. I'm just happy to say that all three markets, the big boys, went up, which means the market feels richer, not so depressed as they were Friday night and over the weekend. This is a good thing. So starting the week off with a gain, a good thing. Now, Tuesday to Friday, let's see how we react from here. And for our stocks, let's see what happens tomorrow with news announcements. GameStop announced today the CEO is a director of the company, and the old CEO is out. So day one of the new CEO's tenure, and there's an announcement. Now, what happens in day 2 and day 3 with the new CEO in town? What else is going to be talked about? Is he going to share his objectives, hopes, dreams, and aspirations? Is this part of the new plan? I don't know. Let's see what GameStop can bring us. Anyway, there it is. It was VACQ, but you get these. Now, I do. AB, FWAA is the only one without options so far. VACQ recently added them. That's right. AB, I don't know where I'd be without you. Thank you. That is correct. We're now waiting for FWAA to add options, and that could be at any day now. Anytime. There will be options on FWAA. You can count on it. There will be for sure. I just don't know what day. Soon, though. Matt, Fifth Wall seems to be holding up pretty good compared to most SPACs. What makes a SPAC so special? What makes this so? What's makes this SPAC so sassy? Well, it's the acquisition of SmartRent. That SmartRent deal that they've agreed to, a beauty. I like Matterport. I like the SmartRent deal a lot. The SmartRent outfit is a grower, a real quick growing entity that will be positively generating money, lots of money. So it's a winner. And so that's why I think there's anticipation of how well SmartRent will be received by the market as they figure out, oh, they're public now. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. All right. Uncle Bruce, FYI, for your information. Pat Flynn has a lot of info on online business and classes. See, for your, thank you. Mr. V says, Matt Cato, the market likes real estate, it seems. Gore's Holdings and FWA get more support than most. Yeah, real estate's doing well. AB, Matt, it isn't merging until sometime in the third quarter. It'll probably go up to $20 and then back to where it is now before then. That's what AB is wondering about or thinking about. Pyromania, friendship, unity, caring, and kindness are some of the most important ways to treat people, especially the ones you're trying to fornicate with. Mods, are you going to catch that one? You going to catch that one? Chris, Eddie R, they won't, my man. They even gave me a broker advisor if I have any questions. Chris is reacting to Eddie's comment, I guess. It's all right. Let's see. Stop limits aren't so indicative of brand loyalty, but it would keep going up. Ona says, you have 630 thumbs ups. 656 now. We have 656 thumbs ups. We're only 344 away from reaching 1,000 thumbs ups today. And those of you out there who are able to throw a thumbs up this guy's way, I would so appreciate if you could do it. It would be so wonderful gesture on your part. They're free to hand out. I know they cost you nothing. If you could find that thumbs up somewhere and hit that darn button, give me a shot, and we'll run this up to over 700 very quickly here. We're now at 680 as it is. I've only just started begging. We have 20 on the downside, 680 on the upside. So we're at 34-1 right now on the up-down ratio. And if you could hit that thumbs up and get me over 700 and then get me to 1,000 sooner beyond that, we will be rocking and rolling on the YouTube artificial intelligence programs that they have. And they will take a look at this channel and go, we should encourage more people to come over here. They have a lot of interaction here. 701 thumbs ups and counting. Here they come, 705. This guy seems to have a very good reaction and very good relationship with his viewers. And look at all the members this guy has. There's something. He's doing something right. He's got members. And look at all the emojis they use. Check out these neat emojis. I mean, check these out. They're unbelievable. He he tells people that he's going to use his knee emojis, and the next thing you know, a whole bunch of his viewers start using knee emojis themselves. And the next thing you notice is that the chat page is just dominated by these knee emojis. I mean, we got to promote this guy. Any channel that can promote knee emojis across the board should be promoted by YouTube like you can't believe. And here you go. We got the like butter emojis going across, and we got the buzzer emojis going across, and hey man, emojis are going across. There they go. I mean, how can you not promote a channel like that? 712 thumbs ups. We got to get this guy another 100,000 followers, and absolutely promote the bejesus out of this channel to the world. He seems like his group have a good time over there. He seems to be having lots of fun with those knee emojis all over the place. Look at them all. Knee, 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 knee. That's right. That's what it's all about, babies. No other channel has knee emojis like these knee emojis. That's right. And there you have it. Great jelly and ketchup and all the other emojis. Oh, they're all up there and curling. Even curling rocks. I mean, come on. You got a channel with curling rocks as an emoji. You got to promote that. You got to promote that channel. I mean, you can't just hide that channel in the back somewhere. You got to let the world know that this guy is great. Let everyone know that, hey, thumbs up with this guy. Give this guy thumbs ups and promote the bejesus out of this guy. Let's go. Yeah, baby. 725 thumbs ups, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 725 and counting. You got to love this. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. The emojis are just dominating the channel, flowing over. The computers at YouTube are going nuts, going, what is going on over there with this guy's channel? There's all these crazy emojis going on over at Stock Markets with Bruce, and he's up to 729 thumbs ups from like 600 and something just a few minutes ago. What is that? This is insanity, and people are joining in like crazy. They're becoming members, and now they're using the emojis themselves. And oh man, it's insanity. It's emoji city across the board. We got ketchup bottles, bagel time, sunglass emojis. I mean, really, this is wild and wacky. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah, baby. Promoting the channel left, right, and center. 736 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, so much. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I love this. And these are just phenomenal. A couple new members have joined while all this craziness is going on. We got Gregory coming in here. Gregory Davis, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining the channel. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate that. Also, we have Rion Massey has joined the channel too. Thank you very much. I love it. And it's fantastic. I like how Holy Grail just abruptly ends with everybody going to prison. Yeah, what can I say? The guys, they're unbelievable. I love those emojis. Thank you for creating them. Yeah, you know, I think the vaccine's making him a little loopy. Bruce seems to be a little loopy here. Bruce, I have a song request. Star Piece, please. I would like to hear Star Piece from Yoko. Could you play that? Oh my gosh, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. I don't want that. I don't want the vaccine in my body to start boiling, you know, in my veins. We don't want to have that. That could be bad, you know. Got to be careful. Ryan like lion. Ryan like lion, but with an arg pronounced Ryan. Oh, Ryan like lion. Oh, I love it. Dougie, yes, a spanking. Yes. Bruce, you are the holy grail of stocks. Hell in Paradise is my pick. Or the children. You know, what is that one called? Protect the Children. What's that one called with the children? Let me take a look. This Yoko Ono album, Children Power. There's a song called Children Power. Oh yeah, Yoko's always at the ready in case I need her. But Ryan sounds like Ryan. I took yours and whatever earlier advice. Sold 10 covered calls, $30 strike for August 20, and brought set 10 covered calls, $17 strike. Gores for August 20. Even pocketed $300. Now you're talking. There you go. Okay. Working that account. Yeah. Bruce, stick a magnet on your arm. See if it sticks. Haha. Why the face? A spanking with a shrubbery, and it'll be a fine shrubbery. Children Power, Sky People. Do you have a special place in your heart for your members with a purple bagel? I have a special place in my heart for all my members. Bruce, I think the vaccine is already boiling in your veins. I should learn to pre-read these comments. Just read them off the cuff. Thank you, NTPC. Cheers to all of you here from Creston, British Columbia. It's Uncle Bruce with Stock Markets with Bruce. And by the way, I just remembered to tell you this very important message. I just noticed this. If you are purchasing anything on RedBubble today, anything, 20% off. They have announced a sale that everything is 20% off today. So there you have it. You go to the RedBubble store, and you'll see on the very top the promotion they've got. It's some kind of a summer sale of some kind. Let me see if I can dig up the wording of this thing. Where did I put this? There it is. Yeah, 20% off site-wide. The code is, you use the code SUMMER21, SUMMER 21, and it's good until tomorrow night. It's good until tomorrow night. So you can use code SUMMER21 on YouTube, on RedBubble. Boy, I'm really losing it. Okay, so a RedBubble sale, Bubble sale, and that's 20% off everything. I'm just typing this in here. Use code, and then I'll put this in here. Use code. There it is. Summer21 at checkout. Okay. Alrighty, there you go, guys. Let's see if I can get that in there. Will that work? There it is. It is uploaded, and that comment has been made. So yeah, if you want to get a deal on RedBubble, on anything on my RedBubble store, any of the shirts, any items, everything, 20% off right off the bat. So I'll save you a couple of bucks. I get a royalty on everything you order on RedBubble, and we thank you. Jen and I thank you very much. And look around, see what you think. Okay, beautiful. All right. Yeah. Ayad. Uncle Bruce, I noticed you pronouncing my name incorrectly this morning. Don't expect you to remember, but it's pronounced Ayad, like in math class. Ayad. See, well, thank you, Ayad. Sorry about that. And I appreciate you being here, and thank you for letting me know. Well, here we go with comments. I mean, I don't get it. Are there pre-mixed cocktails? I joined back, and a 20% offer appears. Great times. See, there you have it. What makes call contracts value spike at the open and crash at the close? Is it glitches? I don't think 2 seconds after open or before people's close, interest dramatically change. AB, I can't answer that question for you. I will say though that contracts will usually sort of settle in the first 10, 15 minutes. Usually, but in the end of the day, I can't account for it. That I don't know, my friend. Anyway, yeah. What can I say? Thank you for following the channel, everybody. How many thumbs ups now? How many we got? We have right now 755 thumbs ups so far. We need 245 more to get to 1,000. I sure love to get to 1,000 today, if that's possible. I don't know if we have enough people to do it though. We have 752 here, as they are fleeing the channel as quickly as they can now that the markets are closed. Before you flee, please hit the thumbs up button on your way out, if you don't mind, and let the world know they should come on over here and join this crazy, zany group of people where we love to use different emojis from time to time and have some fun. So thank you all for all of your kind support. I appreciate it. It's wonderful. Yeah, here we go. The pleasure's all mine. You're the best, Uncle Bruce. Hit those thumbs up if you haven't. Beautiful. Yeah, indeed you can. And thank you for those of you who do. Ayad. Thanks, Ayad. Yeah, if you're picking up anything on RedBubble, get it done today or tomorrow and take the 20% off deal. Royalty still comes to us, and we say thank you very much. They handle everything. I don't make these shirts. I don't ship them. I don't collect the money for this. I don't collect your address. I don't collect your email information. RedBubble handles all of this. They don't even tell me who it is that buys this. They just handle it. Make sure you're buying it from my RedBubble store and no fake out there. There are some guys trying to sell these logos pretending they're me, and they're not. Make sure it's Bruce Farmert that you're buying from through RedBubble. Just link through my channel and you'll get there. And grab that 20% discount. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. What is this? You always say my name wrong. It's pronounced Glitch Fizz, and he says fixed stew. Yeah, right. Spirit Munger, say to use every coupon that I can before reaching 100,000. So I guess I could spend it on Bruce, but a hard decision. I want the product that is handmade by Marshall Thompson. Well, there are these items right here made by Marshall Thompson. And you can get one of these for $60 US as a PayPal donation. Just give me your name and address. Tell me which one you want, the Sextant logo for TWB or the Bagel logo for the Stock Market Channel. And if you like Jen and I to autograph it, let us know. We'll autograph it for you too. Yeah, airmailing to you. Yo, okay, Bruce thought he had it easy. Bruce thought he had it easy with my name, says Gregory Davis. But it's actually pronounced Gregory. Just kidding. The fun I have. The YouTube creators go through a lot of stress. I don't know if you notice that. We go through a lot of stress from our biggest fans. It's incredible. Dawit has become the latest, greatest member of this channel. I thank you joining us. Hey, Dawit, you're part of the group now. Use those emojis all you want. Thank you for joining us. This is good stuff. Mark, call contract question about going up on market open and crashing on market close. Could it be the pent up option orders that can't be exercised after hours and then taking profits at day's end? You could be right. It could be a whack of orders at the beginning, like market buy orders on calls, people wanting to get in, and that they start with a shot, maybe. Welcoming Dawit. Welcome, Dawit. My name is pronounced Mike Oxlong. Mike the Manic. Hi, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Glitch Fizz. Hey, Uncle Bruce, if you use Thinkorswim for your classes, you can do a paper trading to show people how to trade options and not just use a whiteboard. There's ideas. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that. I'm not sure if I can use that up here, though. I'm not sure if I can use Thinkorswim in Canada or not. Mark Demoto, hi, DeWitt, welcome. Michael, it's your friends that give you the hardest time. But that's right. That is right. My most loyal viewers are the most sinister of the bunch. They're worse than trolls. Actually, they're not. They're trolls that pay. You gotta tolerate these people. I'm sorry. I have a lisp, so my name is. You got my funny bone on that one. You got me on that one. Oh, I love that. I'm a lisp. Oh, that is a good one. Thank you. Oh, that tickled my funny bone. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, in the near future, I think I consider buying it rather than something from RedBubble. I think things that are handmade, it's more organic, and the idea it's made by hand from sourced wood. This is not fresh virgin wood. It's sourced wood from Canada. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I have a subscriber calling me. Let's see here. Hello there. I am fine. How are you? Hi, Gail. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Where is he now? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are so kind to call me, dear. I thank you so much. And I wish, of course, the best wishes from me, obviously, and our prayers. And you hang in there. And thank you for letting me know, okay? Yeah. Yeah, isn't that something? It's nature's way, unfortunately, isn't it? Oh my. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you. I can feel that from him. Last time I talked to him, I could feel it. Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much for calling me today. I will let the others know, in a gentle way. I'll let the channel know. Okay, dear. You take care of yourself. Okay. Bye bye now. Okay. Bye.
Sylvie.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm on live here, and I had to take this call. It's one of my dear, dear viewers from my other channel, and we're going to lose him. He's close. He's close, and I just got the call that he's going to be leaving us in pretty short order because it's near the end. And I do appreciate to know, because my other channel will want to know desperately, how's he doing? What's happening? What's happening? And so I do the best I can. But sometimes a call isn't a happy call, is it? Welcome to Life 101. And as you get older, I hate to say this to you young kids out there, but as you get older, these become more common. And maybe the first time you hear it, it's a shock. If you hear a call like that about someone young, it's a shock. When you hear this kind of a call from someone who's having a tough time, it's almost a relief, and it is really unfortunate. But I have to tell you that this individual, this particular viewer, has been a favorite of mine, and we'll miss him. We will, but we will not be surprised when we get the official word in the not too distant future, because we've been suspecting that it's been rough lately, and it is a crying shame. But it was a life well lived, and that's what you have to look at. You have to look at the positive side and go, this was one individual that has really seen stuff and has really experienced a life. And I was blessed with almost 4 years of wonderful friendship. Okay, there you have it. Did you cover the special meeting on Gores? Yes, it is July 20, and we are coming. Absolutely. We're looking forward to that. Let's see. Yeah, guys, sorry to spring that on you, but when I saw who it was, I had to take that call. I had to take that call. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words. I appreciate it. Yeah, anyway, it's okay. I know some of you know who this is. You know who I'm talking about. Some of you who know. It's from TWB, though, the other channel. All right. Anyway, this happens. Best wishes. Sounds like not good. Oh, so sorry to hear. Yep, it is. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Jen just found out, and she's also. We're feeling it. What are you going to do? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's not, it ain't always peaches and cream, kids. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. Anyway, what can I tell you? At home with my parents, where my dad has got a tough diagnosis and is now palliative. It's tough to go through. Everyone's dealing with something. That is right. I agree. It is not simple. It is what it is, and what can I tell you? This is why days like yesterday are so special. Father's Day. You never know when you get older and you have a father. You never know the last one when it's going to be the last one. Sometimes you have a hunch that, oh, geez, this might be the last time that I talk to him as a son to a father, or to my mother, or what have you. You just never know, and what can I say? You have to take it one day at a time, right? It's what we got to do. And we all get older, and there's no getting around it. Wonderful that you're there for your viewer. They're really like a family. Yep, yeah. There are some super, super people involved with both my channels, and I am so appreciative. For those of you out there who are skeptical that I'm just a YouTuber, and I just try to sell T-shirts, and you can think what you want, but we have been blessed here with this channel and the first channel. And without the first channel, this channel would never have come up. This one would never have been created unless TWB was in existence first. It's the TWB channel that created this channel and allowed it to be created. And so there you are. You can use Thinkorswim in Canada, says Silka. Thank you for this. They use historical data on the platform so you can run through various scenarios. Well, that's great. I'm going to have to play with that. Thank you. And what can I say? Sorry to hear about your friend. So sorry. Yeah, it is what it is, kids. It is what it is. Trolls that paid membership fees are just ball busters. I am sorry, Bruce. Oh, wow. That's amazing that you're taking care of you so much above and beyond. Great sense of humanity. Much love to you and yours. Babe, prayers to your friend. Lost 2 long-term friends during COVID months. Worst thing, not be able to visit him. It is tough, isn't it? It really is a tough one. It's been one heck of a year for a lot of us. Condolences. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, everybody. Sorry to hear, but yeah, it does unfortunately become more common. Not even if I'm not even 40, and I've probably gotten similar calls a dozen times when I was 20, maybe 3 or 4 times at that point. So sorry, Uncle B. Condolences to your caller. Love from Florida. Yeah, this is a fellow Floridian. Yeah, Bruce, if you want to leave early, you're more than welcome. We understand. Thank you, Auntie. I agree with Auntie. Condolences, everybody. It's heavy stuff. Yeah, it is heavy stuff. You don't have to do this on camera. We understand if you ended any earlier. It's all good. My father passed away on Father's Day 10 years ago yesterday. Makes me love every minute with my kids that much more. Yeah, that's right. The older you get, the more you figure out, geez, Mom and Dad were really on the ball when I was a kid. They had a lot going on. You don't realize it when you're a child, but when you move out of the house and you become an adult in your own right, and you get a job and you have a car loan, and then you hitch up with somebody and you take on a mortgage, and you expand your lives. After a while, you realize, geez, how did my parents ever make it? How did they do it? With all of us kids in that house, how did they ever do that? It's incredible. Yeah, it is all good. Thank you, everybody, so much for your kind words and everything else. I'm going to be on the air twice more today. I'll be on the air 7 o'clock Eastern with my TWB family sponsor members at 7 o'clock Eastern. And then at 8 o'clock, it's the big show on TWB where we're going to talk about cruise ships and traveling with Bruce. 8 o'clock Eastern. Anyone and everyone is welcome to join us. And I hope some of you can pop in and say hi to us there. We have 798 thumbs ups, and I thank you so very, very much. If you're able to throw a few more our way, we'll break 800. We'll be on our way to 900 in no time. Thank you, everybody, for these. It is so appreciated. There's 800 right there. 800 thumbs ups have just, boom, showed up like that. Thank you all for that. Aftermarket-wise, let's take a look at the aftermarket here, see what's going on right now. SOFI, $22.50 down a penny in the aftermarket. GameStop, $198 down $2 in the aftermarket. ATIP, $909 unchanged. AMC, $55.39 down 30 cents. Gores, $14.32 up 6 cents in the aftermarket. 23andMe, $11.72 is now $11.80 up 8 cents in the aftermarket. So we have a little bit of a gain here, a little bit of gain there, but otherwise not so much going on. It's a quiet aftermarket so far, and that's the way it is right now. Live here from Creston, British Columbia. Folks, I'm going to call it early for now. I just see an order coming through for RedBubble. Whoever made that order, I thank you and I congratulate you. Somebody just picked up some stuff. Looks like a shirt, one of these, another one of these. Well done. A couple of shirts and the discount in there. Beautifully done. Congratulations. Anything on RedBubble today and all day tomorrow is 20% off. It's they call it Summer 20. I think you have to put the code in there and grab it and take advantage. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. And I thank you all. I will see you all tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock on this channel. And we'll see at 8:30 tomorrow morning on this channel as usual, 1 hour before the opening. And we'll follow the pre-market. Let's see what's going on. And otherwise, catch me later tonight on Traveling with Bruce at 7 o'clock for members, 8 o'clock for the rest of you if you want to pop on in. And don't forget, Friday night, 7 o'clock, every Friday night, it's trivia night, live trivia, Friday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. Members of this channel and members of TWB are welcome to join us. And I would love to have you come by for that too. Thank you and take care, guys. Everyone, you take care. Thank you for all your best wishes. I appreciate it very much. Jen does too. We love you, and we will catch you tomorrow at 8:30. First thing in the morning, let's make some money in the market and go from there. Take care and bye for now.